I remember the ozone, not from lightning, but sharp, metallic, like the air before a storm that never breaks. It was 1968 on Stage 13 at Paramount, where the shadows stretch longer than the lights can reach. I was 22, a key grip fresh from East LA, when I first felt it. Eyes on me, not from the crew, but from the rafters, cold and patient. But that wasn't the only set. Over the decades, as I climbed the ranks and the years wore me down, it followed, or its shadow did. The cradle on Rosemary's Baby, the cross on The Exorcist, the static on Poltergeist, the crow on The Crow, the clapperboard on a 2025 Netflix shoot. They weren't separate hauntings. They were echoes of the same silent observer, woven into Hollywood's gilded curse. Now, at 76, with security cam leaks from this year going viral, I know the stage lights never blinded it. The ozone still lingers in my nose, waiting for the next take. I've kept this locked away, afraid the telling would cue the lights to dim again. But the dreams don't fade. The creak of a cradle with no baby, the flicker of a monitor showing tomorrow's accident, is too heavy for one old grip to carry alone. What you're about to hear still keeps me up at night. Before I begin, if you love true American horror stories, go ahead and subscribe to Haunted USA Tales, because this one isn't just a story. It happened. I was born in 1949, in a stucco house off Whittier Boulevard, East Los Angeles, where the smog hung low and the studios loomed like cathedrals. My father fixed trucks for Warner Brothers, coming home with grease under his nails. My mother sewed costumes at Paramount, raising me and my three sisters with whispers of the old country. Mexican brujas, Irish banshees, the way the land remembers. Hollywood was our promised land, a factory of dreams built on native burial grounds and silent film suicides. We moved west when I was 18, Dad landing me a PA gig on the lot. By 68, I was a grip, hauling cables, rigging lights, invisible muscle behind the magic. Friends were crew rats. Tommy the gaffer, always joking, and Quiet Lena the scripty, sharing cold coffee at 3 a.m., dreaming of credits. I dated Maria, a makeup girl from Boyle Heights, her laugh cutting through the fog machines. Life was hustle. Call sheets, crafty, the smell of hot Klieg's. But the lots felt watched, catwalks empty yet heavy, a pressure like altitude in sealed soundstages. I didn't know my ladder would climb through 5 cursed productions, from Paramount to Universal back to Paramount again. Each set had its ghost, folklore echoing the silent observer. Apparitions punishing hubris, guardians of stolen stories. It started subtle, a cradle rocking alone, a shadow in the lens, foreshadowing the fires to come. I thought overtime, but the stage keeps its own, and I was about to cue the lights on something older than cinema. The build-up started slow that summer of 68, Rosemary's Baby at Paramount Stage 13. Apartment set dressed perfect, yellow wallpaper, antique cradle from some estate sale. Night shoot, crew thin. I was rigging a baby spot when the cradle rocked. Slow, deliberate, no wind, no PA nearby. Stopped when I looked, started when I turned. Smelled ozone sharp, air charged. Told Tommy, he laughed, prop malfunction. But unease settled. Nights on set, whispers from vents. Not lines, not names, just breath. Weeks later, alone in the prop room. Ozone stronger, metallic taste. Cradle in corner, rocking faster. Flashlight caught eyes, white, high in the rafters, unblinking. Figure unfolded. Tall, thin, suit dark as negative space. Face blank but watching. Fear froze me, breath shallow. Tilted head, cradle stopped. Ran then, heart pounding, stage door slamming. Told director morning. Searched. Nothing but scuff marks vanishing into dust. Denial held, but sleep brought dreams of lullabies in reverse. Universal, 1973, The Exorcist Soundstage. Georgetown bedroom set, cross on wall. Rigging overhead, smelled ozone again. Cross swung slow, no breeze. Crew joked wind machine, but machine's off. Fire broke that night. No source, engulfed set, spared the cross. I pulled Linda Blair out, her eyes wide, whispering it's cold. Confusion deepened. Same observer? Poltergeist, 1981, MGM Backlot. Suburban house set, TV static flickering. Night exteriors smelled ozone faint. Monitors showed static figures, tall, thin, standing in empty rooms. Crew saw two, panic quiet. Accidents followed. Lights exploding, clown doll moving. Dread built, emotional weight, sorrow for marked feeling. The Crow, 1993, Wilmington Studios. Rain tower set, crow prop. Smelled ozone storm. Shadow in rafters, same figure watching Brandon. Gun misfire, tragedy. I was there, hands shaking cable. Fear turned sorrow, YS. Netflix shoot, 2025. Paramount Stage 13 again. Modern horror set, clapperboard digital. Ozone overwhelming. Security cam caught it, figure behind director, white eyes. Pressure crushed, air thick. Tension mounted decades. Ozone random, white eyes monitors. Cradle creaks dreams. Moved sets but found me observer blending. Toll heavy, fear disbelief dread. Isolation growing. Friends faded, Maria left, said stages haunted me. Body marked, static burns, eyes bloodshot cycles. New climax neared, cue calling home. Peaked 2025, stage 13 reshoot. Storm night, set alone, seeking answers. Ozone choked, smells overwhelming, wallpaper, smoke, rain, dust, all. Figures emerged, cradle rocking, cross swinging, static flickering, crow flying, clapper snapping. Circled catwalk, eyes unified white. Dread peaked, lights flickering, breaths visible. They weren't separate. One silent observer, cinema's shadow, roused by stories stolen, bloodline crew on cursed lots. Shapes melded, whispers harmony. Reached, hand cold. Confessed. Apologies for intrusion, vows to honor truth. They paused, eyes softening, faded into dark. Aftermath quiet, but changed. Survived, retired quiet. Scars internal, ozone triggers panic, stages avoided. No family, tell fragments. 2025 leaks surge. Stage 13 cam viral, Universal Phantom filmed, MGM static attacks, Wilmington Crow viral, Netflix clapper haunted. Clip, catwalk shadow, my burns match. Observer stirs. Because some shadows don't stay on celluloid, they follow the crew.